Hey, Shawn Clement here, Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center, headquarters for Wisdom in Golf. And today, we're putting your game back on the rails. So you notice I've got two 1 by 2 by 2 feet long strappings. And you put one of them under the balls of your heels and put the next one under the balls of your feet, and feel like both feet are nicely railed on top of these, feet about shoulder width apart. I'm going to show you a front view real soon. And then you see where gravity wants to put your club. You swing back and through without stopping. You feel how all the pressure points stay together. So at address, all 4 pressure points are on the rails. Takeaway, all 4 pressure points. Top of backswing, all 4 pressure points. Through impact, all 4 pressure points. And then into the finish, if the rear one comes up a little bit, that's fine. But even better than that, we'll maintain all 4 pressure points all the way to the finish. So we're just going to hit some smooth 6-irons. So gravity wants to place me here. So now I'm just going to gather and release, let gravity out of the way, out of the way. And notice how I'm staying nicely bolted on all 4 pressure points back and through. You'll also notice that you can't swing out of your shoes from this situation, because if you do, you'll fall off the rails, won't you? So, get my nice bolted position. If I let gravity swing, it feels like it's going to cut the dandelion stem right there in the direction I want the ball to go. So right now I'm just doing like a straight draw, where I'm playing the ball slightly back of center, and I'm just releasing to the right of that red flag over there. So gather, let it release. That felt amazing. Feels super bolted through the two balls and heel of the front foot. And it feels like, you'll notice a lot of the guys on tour, when they finish their swings, they're finishing their swing and that rear ball of the foot's still on the ground. They're not coming all the way over. You'll notice if you follow through too much, then you tend to pull yourself off the rails. So, really important drill, and I'm so excited about this drill because so many of my students, I'm looking for this, and this has been a shortcut to balance for so many of my students that have been protruding forward with the forward knee. So for those of you who try to keep your head down, you'll definitely fall off the rails. You'll feel that the rear heels are going to come off. So still on all 4, still on all 4, still on bolted at least on the front 2. So when everything stays bolted, the body clears properly. You're going to feel, for many of you, you're going to feel like your swing will feel more condensed, but you'll notice it's very much complete. So one more from this end. So I gather in balance, let it release in balance, still feel bolted on those rails. If the ball's too far from me, it feels like if I swing to the target, I'm going to fall off the rails. I can't swing. There, right there, that distance between me and the ball feels perfect. Now it feels like I can swing in balance toward the target without falling off the rails. Gather, let it release. So that felt like I had a little bit of effort in there, so I'm going to gather a little more heft in that backswing. Gather. There it is. That felt perfect. So, let's have a look from the front. Okay, so settle in. I want it right under the balls of heel and toes. There we go. Feel like I got all 4 pressure points nice and solid. Feet about shoulder width apart. Ball just a hair back of center for that draw. There we go. So notice nice and closed when I'm centered. Get behind the ball. Gather. Release. So notice when that right foot stays down, forces the left hip back. If I take it back and my left knee protrudes forward, see how my center of gravity goes this way onto my toes, and it really feels like the heel of my left foot has left its support. There's no pressure left on the board. So I want to feel like the spikes that are on the board are remaining beautifully bolted back and through. So backswing, you notice how to stay all four bolted. Notice how my left knee is forced along the rail. If my left knee protrudes forward, whoop, there it is. So perfect. And now on the way through, notice how my right knee does the same thing as my body turns towards the target. Then my left hip is clearing properly while my center of gravity is staying intact. So it's a fantastic way for you guys to stay brilliantly balanced throughout the whole motion, and to really feel and be aware of your balance. Gather. Super. So we're going to be talking about this and doing a lot more drills on this in the premium channel, and we're going to expand a lot more on how we're going to do that with the fairway woods, with the driver. You'll see with the short game how it's really going to help you out. But at least now you got an amazing gist of how you're going to improve your balance. Therefore, the center of your swing is going to stay a lot more in place, which means spray angle out there and ball contact is going to be a lot more secure, a lot more solid. Enjoy.